to Tee Up and Tackle. This is the podcast where we talk about the PGA, the NFL, and high school sports here at Clark County. I'm Isaac, and I'm going to be solo today. It kind of stinks not to have a buddy with me, so just stick with it. So we're going to start off today on the PGA, and right now, really not a lot of the bigger golfers, bigger name golfers, they are not really playing here in America. They're playing overseas in those kind of tournaments. And I don't really know if any of them are really playing right now. So that'll just be where that ends. There is a tournament going on right now. The course is Sea Island, Seaside. I don't really know where it's at. So it's a 4 day, my bad. It's a 4 day, whatever it's called. I don't know. 4 day tournament. There we go. But we'll kick it off in the NFL. So it's week 12. I'm not quite sure where we left off. Let's see here. We'll start at week 10. If I did miss a couple weeks, I'm sorry. It's been a while. But, yeah. So, for just kick off week 10, we had, let's see, your boy's a Chiefs fan. 19-9, Chiefs beat the Cowboys. Defense played phenomenal. Offense, it's pretty bad. I think we scored 16 in the first half and only scored 3 in the second half of the game, which is no big deal. We still came out with the win, but defense was on lockdown. And Nick Bolton is on pace to win AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year, which I think is awesome that we got him in the second round. He's a stud. He is just so good, and I'm happy our defense has finally kicked it in gear. Now it's time for our offense to just put up those numbers. And I'll put a little talk about last week also. Not last week. We'll talk about week 10 a little bit. The Chiefs beat the Raiders 41-14, which defense played so good that game. Nick Bolton is on lockdown. I think it was amazing. And the offense Mahomes threw for 400 yards passing, 405, I'm pretty sure. Absolutely crazy game. And I'm pretty happy right now with the Chiefs are playing. They're playing really well. They're playing on lockdown. They're ready to win, and I'm so pumped. And then for week 12, it was the Chiefs bye week. I think right now the leading passer is Derek Carr with the fewest attempts, and the Raiders came out on top over the Cowboys 36-33. Bears and Lions, close game, 16-14. Lions, I thought, had it down, but, it happens. Let's see. Patriots, Mac Jones is on lockdown. He is so good. He is a great quarterback and definitely a franchise choice. He is the young Tom Brady, really. He sits in that pocket. He can throw a ball. He's so good, and I hate to say it. And then speaking about Tom Brady, Buccaneers over Colts 38-31. Jonathan Taylor is so good. I'll jump back to week 11's game. Jonathan Taylor had 4 rushing touchdowns and 4 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown for, I think, 185 yards, which is awesome. Jonathan Taylor's so good. I think he's definitely a future star. If he keeps putting up numbers like he has been, I don't even know where he'll go. He's definitely the Colts franchise running back for a while. There's running backs. I mean, running backs are come and go, but I think he'll be there for a while. I think he's really good, and that's just his spot there. Ravens over the Browns. I didn't really get to watch that game. I don't know what's up with the Browns lately. Might be Baker with some injuries. Odell's gone now to the Rams. Speaking of the Rams lost 36-28. But back onto the Browns, I don't know what's up lately. The running back situation, they have one of the two better running backs. I think Nick Chubb, top 5, and Kareem Hunt, top 10. Those guys are super good, but I'm pretty sure they might be injured, and that might be the reason, because their running game is just really good, and I just really can't tell you what's going on with them lately, but who knows. And let's see what else we hear. We got Jets over the Texans. Not really too surprised there. Texans haven't been playing that good this year. It happens with the quarterback not playing situation. Like I said last week, not going to talk about it. Zach Wilson, I don't think, is no longer the starter. I think it'll be Joe Flacco. Zach Wilson's kind of a bust, but I mean, I do think he'd be better if he had a quarterback to play under and a better offensive line, but it happens. He might be Sam Darnold, but I think he's more talented than Sam Darnold. And I really like Zach Wilson as a player. I really liked him in college, so I hope that he's going to be able to get out of their situation and be able to play for another team and be good. Speaking on Sam Darnold, Sam Darnold is no longer the starter for the Panthers. We have Cam Newton back, and I'm pretty sure Cam Newton threw 5 for 21 with like 3 interceptions. I have no clue, but they absolutely just got destroyed, 33-10. Dolphins just laid the wood to them. I think it was not a very good game to watch. I mean, if you're a Dolphins fan, Tua played really well. I really like Tua. Also, a game that I don't know if some people were surprised about, but the Bengals over the Steelers, 41-10. I really like the Bengals. I think Jamar Chase is really good. I love Joe Burrow and Joe Mixon. I don't know if you guys have seen it or anybody that watches this has seen it. There's a clip where Joe Burrow threw the ball, and it was like a little just a little toss pass to Joe Mixon, and the defender went to intercept it and like fumbled it, and Joe Mixon came in there and saved his butt for a completion. I think Joe Mixon's super good. I think in like the first half he had 150 plus yards rushing, which is absolutely crazy. And the Steelers this isn't their year. It's time for them to rebuild for sure. But, anything can happen, really. They could the next couple games, they could just absolutely blow out teams and win. But who knows? The Bills are over the Saints, 31-6. I don't know with the Bills. I haven't really been keeping up with them this year that much. But really, the Bills, they are a good team. Josh Allen's really good. I don't think their running back core is the strongest. Their wide receiver core is really good. Cole Beasley's great. Stephon Diggs is awesome. I don't think their O-line's too good, and I don't think their D-line's very good, but I think their secondary and their defense is really well. But, yeah. And then Week 13, a game I'm pumped for, and you'll definitely hear about it from me and Ian on the next one, will be the Chiefs and the Broncos. I think that's going to be a pretty good game. If the defense keeps playing like they will, that we'll absolutely keep their offense on lockdown, and all we need is Mahomes to just sling the ball around and play like he used to. All right, all he's got to do is have some confidence in himself, and we'll be A-okay throwing the ball around. We should be perfectly fine. Another game I'd like to see next week, and I'll probably watch, will definitely be the Bengals and the Chargers. I like to see the Chargers lose, and I really like the Bengals, so I hope we can just absolutely destroy them. And Cardinals play the Bears. I'm thinking Cardinals will come on top. Nothing else too important. Patriots and Bills also. And to kick off, because we're coming here to the end, we have basketball season starting up, and Scotland County played Clark County here at home, I think. Yeah, here at home, girls. And we happened to actually lose 47-54. It was the first game of the season. Who knows what else could happen. Let's see if I'll pull up boys real quick. Let's see. I actually might have been wrong there. I think we were on the boys, and the boys had lost 47-54, and I don't know if the girls lost or not. I can't quite think of it right now, and I'm sorry about that. But that's really what's happened. And then next, let's see here, the 29th through the 4th of December, we have the basketball tournament for the girls, and then the 6th they have Knox County, and the 7th they have Kirksville, what looks to be here at home. And I'll check the boys real quick. The boys also have the same tournament, the 29th and the 4th, and then the 6th and the 7th play Knox and Kirksville here at home. 7:30 girls are at 6. That'll be the end of today's podcast. If you stick around to the end, thanks for staying this far. I kind of struggled today, so thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.